During an interview with Alex Jones that aired this past weekend, Republican Representative MarjorieTaylor Greene lamented the fact, actually said it bothers her, that people treat her like she is a, quote, crazy person. And she said, they treat her like she is a crazy person, haha, but in reality, it is they who are the crazy ones, she said. That is what MarjorieTaylor Greene says. She says, everybody treats me like I'm crazy, but the joke's on you. You're actually crazy, people who think I'm crazy. Even though I've sent out idiotic statements about Jewish space lasers, even though I'm on video from even before I was a sitting representative harassing members of Congress and laughing into the camera like the Joker from The Dark Knight, even though there have been multiple reports of me chasing members of Congress down the hall, harassing them this past year, even though I've been stripped of my committee assignments, even though I've been banned from Twitter, no, I'm not the crazy one. Everybody else who thinks I'm crazy is actually crazy. But at least she said it bothers her, right? She doesn't like it. Okay, I guess it makes her sad. She just wants to be a normal, good old member of Congress, but everybody's treating her like she's, weird. And to that, Marjorie, all I have to say is, you did this to yourself, okay? I have no sympathy for you whatsoever. I mean, let's also not forget that it wasn't that long ago that you were in the middle of a workout one morning, decided to pull out your cell phone instead and just make a video saying, Joe Biden, you're a piece of shit, and then you moved on back to your workout. That's not a normal thing. I'm sorry, but if people think you're crazy, it's because you're projecting nothing but crazy. And I got no sympathy for it. It's like last week we talked about the fact that Sidney Powell is whining that everybody thinks she and her fellow lawyers challenging the election, everybody thinks they're lunatics. Okay, well, you're acting like lunatics. You're the person who said you're going to release the Kraken. MarjorieTaylor Greene is the one who attacks her fellow members of Congress. Put that sign out in front of her door. There's only two genders, to mock her neighbor across the hall who has a transgender child. If people think you're crazy, it's because they're working with what you're giving them. It's not because there's some kind of unfair, unjust bias against you. It's because this is actually the way you project yourself for others to see. And if you're okay with it, fine. Be okay with it. Be prepared to accept the, repercussions of it. But you said yourself it bothers you. You're in control of that, Marjorie. If you don't want to be perceived as a crazy person, stop acting like a crazy person. Honestly, not that hard. Really not that hard. Tone it down. But you've already said, by the way, you're not going to tone it down. You've said you're going to keep doing this. You have encouraged a civil war within your own party within the last 2 weeks. Because that's what you want. You want more people like you, not less. Maybe it's so that you don't feel so crazy if there's other people acting like you. But you don't get to be bothered by how people perceive you when you're giving them nothing but crazy to work with. I mean, come on, isn't the Republican Party supposed to be the party of personal responsibility? So take responsibility for this. Don't go whining to Alex Jones that people think you're crazy, when all you've shown us since you moved into the national spotlight is how damn crazy you can act. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share, but again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.